Oracle billionaire Larry Ellison has relocated to Lanai, the Hawaiian island he has spent $500 million developing. Ellison has purchased 98% of the island and transformed it into a sustainable experiment. Ellison now lives on Lanai full-time and intends to work from the island using the power of Zoom. Here's how Ellison came to own Lanai and what he has planned for the island. Welcome to Planet Lux, and in this video we'll take a look inside Larry Ellison's private Hawaii island. When most people think of private islands, they envision small, isolated islands with a single resort for their wealthy owners. However, because Lanai is the 6th largest of the Hawaiian Islands and has a town where visitors can visit and stay at the luxury Four Seasons resorts, it appears Larry Ellison did not buy it for his personal use. According to a report, tech billionaire Larry Ellison's purchase of a Hawaiian island has made life on the tropical paradise so expensive that the families who have lived there for generations have been forced to leave. Ellison, the 77-year-old Oracle CEO, whose net worth is estimated to be $94.5 billion by Forbes, purchased 98% of Lanai. It is a secluded island in Maui County. He paid $300 million for the island's 90,000 acres, which include 2 Four Seasons resorts that provide the majority of jobs, homes, and commercial properties for the island's 3,000 residents. According to Bloomberg, Ellison, who grew Oracle into a $200 billion behemoth, developed the area to the point where small business owners and other working-class residents have been priced out. Soon after purchasing the island, he constructed Anobu, a high-end Japanese restaurant where a dinner for 2 can easily exceed $1,000. According to Bloomberg, Ellison owns all of the island's real estate. If a resident is fired from any of his companies, tenants may be evicted from their homes without notice. Small businesses that rent space from Ellison are also required to sign 30-day leases, whereas previously they could sign up for 5-year terms. Ellison has also invested heavily in renovating the island's facilities and infrastructure, which has attracted wealthier residents. That means that those who have lived there for generations and have a median income of $59,000 are simply unable to afford the skyrocketing home prices. David Murdock, the 89-year-old billionaire behind Dole Foods, was the previous owner of Lanai and will keep a home on the appropriately named Pineapple Island. Murdock is as outlandish as Ellison is lavish. He told the New York Times in a rare profile on the eve of his 88th birthday that he hopes to live to be 125. The fruit mogul hopes to live a long life through a strict diet, daily exercise, and a lifestyle free of pills and supplements. Murdock purchased the failing Hawaiian real estate firm Castle & Cook, which owned the fruit company Dole, in 1985. Except for Lanai, he divided his real estate holdings. By the way, if you're watching us for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can enjoy our future videos while getting updated. Getting back to the topic, Lanai was ruled by the god of nightmares for thousands of years. No humans lived there until a teenage chief from Maui was banished to the island for bad behavior, according to Hawaiian legend. The chief dispatched the nightmare god and his army of spirits. Then he started a fire. The fire was seen by people on Maui, 8 miles to the east. It was a signal, a green light. They paddled over in their canoes. For about 800 years, Hawaiians lived happily on Lanai. The Mormons eventually arrived, led in 1861 by Walter Murray Gibson, who in retrospect may have been nothing more than a megalomaniac con man masquerading as a Mormon. Gibson is described as ambitious and romantic and interested in ruling a tropical government in a 1960 article published by the Hawaiian Historical Society. Gibson spent his early years traipsing through Southeast Asia, inciting a native revolt against the Dutch in the hopes of seizing one. He only converted to Mormonism a year before arriving on Lanai. Gibson began buying land on Lanai after establishing a Mormon colony in the island's interior, eventually controlling nearly the entire island. He paid for the land with church funds, but registered the titles in his own name. When the Mormons discovered this, he was excommunicated. Gibson, on the other hand, kept the land. When he died in 1888, it passed to his daughter, then to a few other owners as a single holding. According to Forbes, the 141 square mile island, which is 8 miles off the coast of Maui, has no traffic lights and few paved roads. Lanai is remote in comparison to other Hawaiian islands, but Ellison intends to change that. He wants to turn Lanai into a tourist destination. Lanai already has 2 Four Seasons properties. The penthouse suite at the Four Seasons Hotel Lanai is the most expensive suite in Hawaii, costing $21,000 per night. When Ellison purchased the island, it also had 2 golf courses, including Manele Golf Course. Prior to Ellison's ownership of the island, Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates married on the course's 17th hole in 1994. Golfer Greg Norman designed the other course, Koeli. The course has since been decommissioned, and in its place, an adventure park and zip line have been installed. Ellison was so taken with the Hawaiian island paradise of Lanai that he not only purchased the entire island, but also the airline that served it. Ellison's holding company took control of Island Air, a regional carrier that serves airports on all major Hawaiian islands. The airline employs 245 people and operates 3 turboprop planes on 224 weekly flights between the Hawaiian islands of Oahu, Maui, Molokai, Lanai, and Kauai. "We're delighted that Mr. Ellison has acquired Island Air," said the airline's president Les Murashige in a statement. He possesses the vision and resources to literally propel Island Air to new heights. The airline stated that it intends to add planes, routes, and services. Ellison purchased Island Air, a low-cost airline that transports passengers from Oahu to Maui and Lanai, in 2014. However, after the airline lost $21.78 million and had to lay off roughly 20% of its workforce, Ellison sold a controlling interest in the company 2 years later. Ellison's Lanai purchase included a rescue center for animals. Because there are no natural predators for cats on Lanai, the feral cat population at the shelter has grown to more than 400 cats, which Ellison technically owns. It has recently become a travel destination in and of itself. However, Ellison's ambitions go beyond tourism. He intends to build the first economically viable 100% green community. In 2018, Ellison founded Sensei, a wellness company focused on 3 major issues: global food supply, nutrition, and sustainability. The goal of Sensei is to use data to help people live healthier and longer lives. Sensei Farms are 2 20,000 square foot hydroponic greenhouses built by Sensei. Sensors and cameras in the greenhouses collect data about the farms, such as water usage and airflow. They are powered by 1,600 Tesla solar panels, according to Forbes. Sensei also built the $3,000 per night Sensei Retreat Luxury Spa. During their stay, guests set physical and mental goals, and the spa monitors their sleep, nutrition, and blood flow. According to Forbes, the heirloom tomatoes and cucumbers grown at Sensei Farms are used at the spa's in-house Nobu restaurant. Ellison reportedly wants to buy Hawaiian Electric Co.'s power plant and electric grid in order to transition the island away from fossil fuels and toward 100% renewable energy. According to Forbes, Ellison's goal for Lanai is to serve as a prototype for a health utopia. Elon Musk, a close friend of Ellison's, told Forbes that Lanai is a Microsoft for the world. When the coronavirus pandemic hit Lanai last year, Ellison reduced or eliminated rent for businesses on the island and paid full wages and benefits to his employees. Beyond his initial purchase, Ellison has spent roughly $500 million on the island. He spent $41 million on the property alone in 2014. However, Ellison's fortune has only grown during the pandemic. He is now estimated to be worth $90 billion. And with that being said, it's time to end our video. Which Hawaiian island would you like to visit if you get a chance? Let us know in the comments. Like this video and make sure to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this. We'll see you in the next video.